Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in TSW4, where we are going to be doing a discussion on the Dovetail's recently released May roadmap, and we're going to be driving this DVBR 101 from Hauptstrecke Rhein-Ruhr. Not Hauptstrecke Rhein-Ruhr, but we're on the Nahverkehr Dresden route because it has a timetable there. And this is the Nahverkehr Dresden version number 2 route because at the start of TSW4 it got bundled with the deluxe edition and given like some good lighting upgrades. So, oh my, okay, what's happened to my audio? It's really loud. That good? Oh, that's more like it. Let me just test the horn. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so I've already got it all set up. I'm not using LZB or PZB. Let's wait for the passage to load up. So let's talk about the roadmap. There's a lot of good stuff in here, some mid stuff, but yeah. We've got in the released add-on section, we've got the submarine bun. We've already gone over that. We've got the Long Island Railroad version 2, which is pretty mid, if I'm being honest. Right. Let's get going, and then we can talk about this a bit more. All right. Let's give it 50% power out of the gate. Next stop, Dresden Neustadt in 42 kilometers. Alright. So we've got Cargo Line Volume 2 Aggregates Gameplay Pack from Skyhook Games that released. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm not a fan of gameplay packs and think they're a massive ripoff of the player base. But now we're getting into the good part here. ScotRail Class 380 for the Cathcart Circle line. Now, okay, so if you didn't see it back in Dovetail Direct, they released some work in progress screenshots and some what the formations would look like. So it's going to be 3, 4, or 6 car formations. The 6 car formation will be coupling the 3 car units together, which is pretty cool. Provides some more surface variation, not surface variation, but rolling stock variation. We've got some new screenshots, and we've got some good news regarding the Cathcart Circle, because we've got the Class 380 is externally complete with the numbering and scrolling destination board. Nice. The train management system computer will be fully able to be used. Okay. The angle, you'll be able to do the angled gangway, which is like a unique feature to the 380. You'd have to see the picture. Go look up a picture of the angled gangway on the 380. My brother said, who plays Minecraft a lot, said it looks a bit like a Minecraft villager, and honestly, I can't unsee that now that he says that. Right. So, and now we get to even better news. Along with the 380, the Cathcart Circle which is one of my favorite routes in the game. Whoa, lots of stutter, typical Dovetail. We'll be receiving a few updates. So, it will have TSW4 skies and lighting, which is basically like their World 3 lighting system. The guy who did the remaster West Somerset Railway is doing the updates to the Cathcart Circle, which is Liam, DGG Liam, kudos to you. You're one of the best workers there. So along with the new lighting, we're going to get updated signal visuals, new track and ground ballast, latest water visuals for the River Clyde and other locations, and more. So there's going to be more than this. We will share, quote, we will share more details and imagery of the official Cathcart Circle remaster next time, along with a deep dive into the gameplay. But to close on the 380 today, here's but a hint of what to expect with the brand new Cathcart Circle timetable that we've been coming with the Scottish Desiro. It says, so they've got an image of the old and new timetable side by side. There's a load more trains. And close the circuit breaker, and now I have to. Alright, there we go. So there's a lot, you can't see it on, but there's quite a lot more trains. So in the original timetable, it's 0750 in the morning, and for both pictures, and in the original timetable, there's 3 trains. In the new timetable, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry, I have to... Come on! Uh-oh, my phone is frozen. Come on! Come on. Oh, just zoomed in a long way. Okay, that was weird. Alright. Come on. Oh, alright. Where was I? There, okay. Okay, so there were 3 in the original 0750 timetable. There's at Glasgow, there's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is a major difference. That's great, because the original Cathcart Circle did feel a bit, shall we say, lifeless, even though it's such a good route. And now we're getting into the partner updates. We've got an update from Trains of Germany over the BR218 for Hamburg, for Hauptstrecke Hamburg to Lübeck and the Main-Talbahn. The 218 is a mainline diesel locomotive. It'll be the first one that mainline diesel locomotive in TSW that will get German diesel locomotive. Oh, I think that was the 185 that we saw there. Right, there's the chemical plant off to our right. Whoa, stutters. But yeah. There we go. So here are the key features we'll be able to expect. DB-BR218 Series 400 with the TB11 engine in traffic red livery. N-Wagen coaches in traffic red with the diesel desk version of the Karlsruher cab car. Pretty cool. Timetable mode for Hamburg to Lübeck. 4 scenarios, including route... stutter. 4 scenarios, including route length runs, a rescue mission of a stranded RE, don't know what that is, with a double formation of 218s, and a freight run with a mixed and heavy train from Lübeck to near Hamburg. 2 tutorials on the training center for the 218 logo, and an adapted N-Wagen cab car tutorial for the new diesel desk, and journey mode services. Okay, that's pretty good. That's coming pretty soon. The screenshots are really excellent. But sadly, Hamburg to Lübeck will not be getting a lighting upgrade, like the Cathcart Circle. Ooh, we could go up to 160 pretty soon. Nice. Okay. Rivet Games with an update for the Fife Circle line. Rivet have been continuing work on improvements to Fife Circle, and currently they are focusing on the following changes in an upcoming patch. We don't know when this patch is coming, sadly. 33 new services added to the base layer, which are going to be the Cowdenbeath services. 6 new rail tool services, including the Flying Scotsman. No, with the Flying Scotsman, not including the Flying Scotsman. My bad. 2 Jubilee Rail Tour services using the West Cornwall Local Steam Rail Tour, which I'm not going to have because I'm not a fan of the... Not a fan. Ah, we've got a freight train in front of us. No! Anyway. 2 Class 40 services going to and from Dunfermline. Nice. Prevent pop-in of the 4th bridge on the Xbox One console. Good. Performance optimizations across the route. And adding a procedural foliage system as seen on the Overground line. They've also done 2 work-in-progress screenshots, which look really good. Like, that looks pretty amazing. Like, it's a night and day difference. Instead of loads of flat grass texture, there's going to be foliage everywhere. Work also continues with the Leven branch, and Rivet haven't updated that part of the route with scenery changes just yet, as those changes will be implemented alongside the update, which includes the branch, which the Rivet team will begin working on once they can access the site for references. If you don't know, the Leven branch is actually going to open later this year, like summertime. Additionally, Rivet have also been working on some important updates on the Bernina line, which I'm quite a fan of. I like the Bernina line, which are going through beta testing. Fixed an issue with the runaround service not completing and causing a gridlock at Tirano. Unlocked journey chapters so players can play through them all without having to complete the previous chapter. Fixed engine cooling and fan audio being heard from a far distance. Good. That's pretty good. And now we've got an update from Skyhook Games about the ScotRail Class 158 again for the 5 Circle line. Okay, so this is what we're. Uh-oh. Oh no. Release those brakes. Release them. I think I waited too long to do the CIFA. Come on. Alright. We did slow down a bit, but yeah. Okay, we do have a 120 limit coming up. Slow down now because we do have someone ahead of us. Alright. So this is an overview of what we can expect with the 158. Class 158 2-car DMU with 2 ScotRail specification. 1 introduction to the Class 158 in the training centre. I already know how to drive it. I drove it on the Midland Main Line just the other day. 3 scenarios for Edinburgh to Glasgow, which I don't have. 3 scenarios for the 5 Circle line. Timetable services for both routes, which is pretty good if I'm being honest. Compatibility with the Class 170 for combined running. That'll be cool. Oh no. My throttle. Oh no, I'm slowing down too much. Alright. Alright, come on, don't slow down. Don't slow down. Alright, come on. And this is the most exciting part of the whole route map. New Train Sim World partner introducing High Iron Simulations, the first US third party for Train Sim World. Which is this is really cool. They've developed. They've been a developer for Train Simulator Classic. They've made if you don't know them, their 2 most recent releases have been the Saluda Grade Asheville to Spartanburg and the Feather River Canyon Enhanced routes. Feather River Canyon Enhanced, I've heard good things about that. So High Iron presently has 2 projects in development, the first of which is a Santa Fe gameplay pack. I know it's a gameplay pack, but for the Cajon Pass route, which will bring AT and SF, I don't know what that stands for, 1990s era railroading to the famous California Pass. That's pretty good, so we can do both modern and classic running on the Cajon Pass. I like the Cajon Pass, it's my favorite US It's my second favorite US freight route after the Clinchfield Railroad. Clinchfield is excellent. Where was I? The second project will be a route, but they're not sharing the information. Blah, blah, blah. And, even better, we've got an update from Union Workshop on the Tadami line. If you don't know, the Tadami line is a little rural railroad up in central Japan, which I am highly excited for because it's the first Japanese route for TSW and Japan. I've lived in Japan for 10 years, so I should jolly well expect this route to be absolutely excellent. They've provided a bunch of new screenshots showing the scenery, but sadly no screenshots of the Kiha 40 diesel rail car yet. Sadly, they've provided 12 screenshots of the scenery, and it looks absolutely excellent. They've included a definitely not 7-Eleven convenience store. Like, it's called 720. I think they're trying to get around licensing. Come on. They've got some new station screenshots. They've got like shrine gates. They've got station details. It looks absolutely insane. It looks amazing. Yeah, it obviously looks work in progress. Like, but it looks absolutely phenomenal even now. Okay, and we've already gone over this section. We've got the May 7th update to the Midland Main Line, which I covered in my previous video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. We've got a summer core patch upcoming. Brief summary of the key plan changes. East Coast Mainline Class 801 improvements. Flange squeal, opaque glass, GSMR audio connected gangways, DSD going off reverser in neutral, and Class 66 feature set improvements and fixes. Pretty good. Improve one of the worst routes in the game. Yeah. Southeastern High Speed, Class 700, AWS and DSD audio levels, and Who Dares Win scenario completion. Okay. Birmingham Cross City scoring and achievements, Cargo Line Volume 1 petroleum improvements, West Somerset Railway fixes for services and scenery improvements, and London and Brighton Main Line, rear doors on Class 377 remaining open. I didn't even know that was a bug. German add-ons. Various improvements and fixes for multiple German routes, Vorarlberg improvements, plus 1116 substituting into freight services. Good. US routes, Peninsula Corridor, New York to Trenton and Antelope Valley, rolling stock functionality and fixes. Core improvements, formation designer, scenario planner, passenger fixes, and much more, including additional reports following the release of the Semmeringbahn and Long Island Railroad version 2. Okay. And here we get to something less good. If you remember, like, dynamic suspension was supposed to be like a quote-unquote release feature of Train Sim World 4. Almost a year on, I kid you not. Oh, there's a 143. No, that's a 101. Almost a year on, like 9 months on, and we still don't have dynamic suspension in TSW. They've released a video of the Class 323 from the training center in Birmingham Cross City to showcase the new suspension on that. It's just come on. Okay. And also we've got Formation Designer Phase 3, Creators Club functionality plus additional improvements coming soon. Okay, I actually have to slow down. Slow down to 100. Let's get the brakes on. Oh, let's not get the brakes on. On release. Why is my... Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright. Alright, do you have a 130 limit, so I'll put it down now and cancel the CFA. Okay. So, Phase 3, yeah, I've already said about Phase 3, and then Phase 4 is full release and removing the beta tag. Phase 2, we already have, so that added, like, console stuff. Added the consoles to Creators Club. With the feature still in its beta period, we remain aware of various issues raised from the community, and we continue to ask if you do encounter any difficulties to please raise these on our dedicated formation designer discussion forums, where we can share this with our internal development teams. We have a range of improvements coming alongside the next phase, and we will share more details of those closer to the release of the Summer Core patch. So they are dedicated to actually improving it, which is actually pretty impressive. Come on, brake, brake, brake. That's a red signal. Okay, this thing has good brakes. Phew! Alright. Okay. And we're gonna stop, yeah. Because I activated emergency brake. Okay. I had to, otherwise we've gone past that red signal. There's a 185. Come on. Move. Come on. Shift S. Okay. Then... Okay, now we've got some highlighted projects from the community for the PC editor. But this is pretty exciting. These are going to be free routes when they come out. And these look amazing. Trainspotting Norden has recently shared an update on their Strecke Hanover to Hamburg route, which they've provided some screenshots, and it looks developer quality already. It looks pretty insane. Andy Go, G-O-U-G-H, I think that's how you pronounce his name, has been working on an Esk Valley and Nijmegen route. I'm pretty sure that's in Wales. That'd be the first Welsh route in the game. That'd be pretty cool. As part of their development, they've created an in-depth traffic system for the vehicles moving on the route, including parking in front of the station at Whitby, functional traffic lights, and correct give-way procedures. Oh man, that's so cool. Freddy the Shepherd, S-H-E-P-P-A-R-D, Shepherd, has an update on their Amtalbahn, Wels to Grunau and Amtal route. Back in March, they developed the east side of the Talheim River, adding new scenery viewpoints and details, and recently, since the release of the Summeringbahn, they've expanded and rebuilt the track at the rear end of Vilshoftbahnhof. And then we've got the roadmap livestream, and that is it. So, I think the two most exciting things in that are for sure, what was it? For sure, the announcement of high iron simulations, which that'll be so cool. Like having a third-party developer doing these US routes rather than Dovetail releasing these botched US routes. Original Long Island Railroad, I'm looking at you. Yeah, that'd be so nice to finally have someone else other than Dovetail doing the US routes. Like, yeah. And also that Cajon Pass gameplay pack, adding more surface variation rather than doing all the modern BNSF stuff, being able to do like classic 1990s era running over the Cajon Pass. That'll be so dang cool. Hang on. I actually want to look it up. I want to look this up. Cajon Pass 1990s. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me just come on. So letting me switch it over. Alright, there we go. So here we go. This is what the Cajon Pass looked back in the 1990s. So it's the old Santa Fe company. Oh, ATSF. these ATSF diesel locomotives. Oh man, if they, oh my goodness, that'll be if they go through. If they go through with this, like the Union Pacific, the Santa Fe, the ATSF rolling stock like those, oh my goodness. And also with appropriate wagons, that would be so cool. Look at that. Those, I don't know what any of these are, but look, just look at those, just look at those, diesel locomotives. Those are some of the coolest liveries I've ever seen. Alright. Right, let's get back to driving the 101, shall we? Where's that guy ahead of me? Has he gone on to the other track? Nope, he's still ahead of me. He's about to go to Dresden Neustadt. He'll be able to skip Dresden Neustadt. Look at us zooming. If you remember, in the last roadmap, the April roadmap, TSG shared an update. It did like an update on their quote-unquote expert series 101. Like, I'm a bit conflicted about whether to get that, and I want to see if they actually what like timetable service layers the expert 101 will have, because it'll be a layer of complexity that we've never really seen before in TSW, and I'm expecting that level of complexity with high iron. Like, that would be so cool if we could have that. Alright, the freight train's just about to go through Dresden Neustadt, and then we don't have to worry about him. Right. Like, high iron developed some of the best, like, freight routes for Train Simulator Classic, and their freight locomotives in TS Classic were actually really complex. So I'm hoping they bring that over to TSW. Like, having a 1990s version of the Cajon Pass complete with appropriate rolling stock would actually be really dang cool. Alright, let's slow down. .7 kilometers to Dresden Neustadt. I'm guessing, yeah, we're already late, but I honestly don't care. I've had a great discussion with you guys. Oh, is that a 143? Yes, it's a 143. Oh, this looks so cute. Just those two little, like, one coach, one cab car, one locomotive. Alright. One kilometer to go. Also, right after I finish recording this, I'm going to be doing a live stream in DCS World. So, if you're watching this, then I've already done the live stream. So, that'll be pretty, so if you could go check that out. Let's go. Shut the throttle down. Let the train... Let's get notch 1 on the brakes. Whee! Getting shunted over. This will be our first and second to last stop of the day. Okay, that was more than enough brakes. This is one of the best routes in TSW, despite sometimes lackluster scenery and lack of the Dresden airport branch, because there's so much surface variation and places you could just go. Alright. Pulling in several minutes late, but not to worry, because it's Deutsche Bahn, and they're always late. Alright, come on. Whoops, I hit the emergency brake by mistake. Never mind. Alright, let's unlock the doors and cancel the brakes. Because the AFB will keep the brakes on. Here we go. A very quiet Dresden Neustadt. Like, almost unnervingly quiet. Not a lot of people getting off here. A lot of people, I think, want to go... If you're getting off here, you want to go to, like, Dresden Airport, but... Yeah, I don't think... Alright, let's lock the doors.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
I technically started moving while the doors were still open. Okay, 3 kilometers to our second and last stop of the day, Dresden Hauptbahnhof. That was a very quick stop. Or frames per second doing, hovering in the mid-40s. Okay, for an urban area, that's not too bad. Right, what platform are we getting into at Dresden? Okay, one of the side platforms. Okay, we'll actually be right behind the freight train that we were stuck behind earlier. I actually took a bit of a break yesterday because I had a vaccine. I had a vaccine that completely just made me knackered. I had a hepatitis vaccine, and then I laid in bed and watched just over the entire first season and the first 3 episodes of the second season of Clarkson's Farm, which is actually pretty entertaining. I found it more engrossing than I thought I would. Excuse me. I think this is... What is this station? Oh, it doesn't say. Let's have a look. Oh, we have to slow down a bit. Slow down. Oh, there's a Talent 2. I like the Talent 2. Great unit to drive. Yeah, we're late. We are late already, but I don't care. It's Deutsche Bahn. No one cares.
Sifa.
Just approaching. Okay, we've got a red signal just after our station stop. Our stop. Look how many tracks come in. This is insane. Let's cut the power. Dresden is such a grand, imposing station. I love it. I wouldn't mind going to Dresden in real life. I've never even been to Germany in real life. To continental Europe in real life, I mean. Like, that'd be so cool if I could go to come to Dresden and do like a comparison video. That'd be so cool. $80 meters to our stop. And yay, I don't have a signal like literally right next to the stop. I hate that when the signal is like literally just beyond the start marker. You have no idea how many times that's caught me out in the steam engines on the West Somerset Railway. Alright. Alright, stop please. Ooh, perfect. Literally perfect. Let's release the brakes and cut the throttle. Alright, here we go. Okay, we have a lot more passengers getting off here. I'm not surprised. Look at it. Look at this. Look at the just like that's beautiful. Like even in Train Sim World, that's just one of the most beautiful stations I've ever seen. Alright. Come on, give us a platinum medal game. Gold medal? Okay. You used safety systems 0. I didn't get a bonus for using the SIFA? What? It's ridiculous. Okay. So, okay, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and also hit that bell for notifications if you enjoyed this video. And I will see you in the next video or live stream that I do. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.